What's up, guys? Um, I really think that basically bodybuilding is just here to pretty much give us something to do. You know, it's not that bodybuilding really matters that much. It's more of like a thing of like, if you're alive, you should be, perhaps in the gym. You know, God did not create us. God did not create us to be a bunch of weak little pigs that just cows that just graze and get eaten. You know, we are like warriors. Human beings. At least me personally, I am a fucking warrior. You know, you gotta if you're alive, you have to have that attitude. You can go one of two ways. Is when you kick a dog, right? The dog will do one of two things. It will roll over and die, or it will bite you and attack you. And I am the type of person that is the type of a dog that will bite back. And that's what I became in my fucking life. Is a warrior, is a fighter. I ain't no little bitch. And that's the way I prefer to be. You know, and it's not even that we're created under God, right? So there's not really like an immediate threat in our lives, right? There's no like real immediate threat to our lives, right?
Maybe it's shame to see the property idle for, 8 years or 10 years, and we've seen that all around Cleveland. Peter Corrigan is a professor who isn't giving up on this place. Part of a group calling themselves the Friends of Notre Dame College, hoping to bring higher education back as part of a bigger redevelopment.
But
A number of us who weren't ready to
still, it's good to be prepared. It's good to be prepared. So I turned out to be like a fucking fighter. God said, okay, well, you're so worried about other people because it's just in my soul and in my soul DNA to be a fucking fighter. And I thought that having a mechanism to defend myself and to honor myself was such a powerful gift that I became me, right? That this is what the fuck I am. And it comes from a basic premise and point of view that ain't nobody fucking with me, man. Because there's bad people that exist, right? There's bad people out there. And I ain't no fucking I ain't no fucking bitch ass tough guy. I ain't no fucking bully. I ain't no fucking bitch. If I have a mechanism to defend myself, and I use it every fucking day, and I think I'm really good at it. You know,
closing in on 2 years, and we're not going anywhere until the judge says it's over.
Now, that Friends of Notre Dame College group says they're trying to raise $12 to $15 million to buy part of the land and resurrect the school. I reached out to the receiver who's in charge of the campus now, but I didn't hear back. A city official tells me the property is likely to go up for sale in January and be sold by the end of June.
All right, Michelle, thank you. We almost
but bodybuilding, you know, where I'm from, community wise, is like I'm from the suburbs, safest place on earth. There's like no crime, no nothing. It's just good, weird ass, like working class people that like the suit and tie type of motherfuckers that like to sit behind a desk and stuff. And I moved to the inner city. The inner city. Well, the inner city is not what it seems to be either. The inner city really is just like the same thing as the suburbs, but usually just more bad apples causing problems. I ran into this guy the other day who tried to fight me for literally no reason whatsoever. I was like, oh, I'll fight you, and but he didn't fight me, so it's like, okay, um, you know, uh, but yeah, so there's bad people in the fucking world. There's demons. There's devils and bad shit going on everywhere. And that's like my job, right? That's like my fucking job. God gave me one of these, like a fucking weapon to protect myself, to honor myself, and to protect the people that I fucking care about. So that's what the fuck I became on purpose. Not because I'm a fucking little bitch. It's the fact that there's two types of people that are the type of a dog. You got the type of person that when you kick it, it will roll over and die, or it will fight back and attack you. And you have to be the type of person that is the type of a dog that will fight back. Otherwise, your best case scenario is you get to have a guy like me in your life, like a fucking real man who will like fight for you and stuff. But otherwise, you have to fucking defend your fucking self, because let me tell you something about me. I don't give a fuck about anybody but myself at the end of the day. And you are exactly the same way, whether you know it or not. Caring about God, caring about other people, even caring about your kids, it is like a learned thing. Is like a learned thing. Me, I have a lot to live for. I love life. I love my fucking life. I don't put anybody above myself. I have to learn, you have to understand something too, is that God pretty much demands that you put God above even yourself. Because that's how God works. Because he's a fucking asshole. And I hate him that he's God. But that's the way it fucking goes, right? So you have to learn, why should... Your kids are and by the way, if you think I'm a bad parent, you guys know I have kids. I tell my kids the same fucking thing. Bud, you don't care about anybody but your fucking self. Why should I care about anyone but my fucking self? And the sad truth is, your kids are strangers. Your kids are fucking strangers. If you don't have kids yet, then you don't know. Your kids come from somewhere and they're going somewhere. Your kid, for all you know, might be a fucking demon. Might be a fucking piece of shit. Might be one of the devil's rejects. Might be a fucking ass piece of shit. As fucking like... Sometimes I look around at certain members of my family and I just say, like, I hope that motherfucker just fucking kills theirself. And family's supposed to be like forever. And then you get to arguing with your fucking kids and you realize what's really important is your fucking self.
The people who actually live and work in Ohio.
But just looking at local endorsements, Brownie flips his Houston with 15 Ohio-based unions to his 4. And he says
And you realize what's really important is your fucking self. And it sucks, but God is God. God, pretty much demands that, you care about God more than you even care about yourself. And I wish that life wasn't that way. It's like a learned thing. That is like a learned thing. I guess I don't understand what hell is. yeah, I mean, I have to make decisions every single day and say, like, yeah, well, I guess I'll put the sake of the collective over myself. You know, people don't give a shit. Some people think it's fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna stop doing that shit. You know, one day people are gonna fucking appreciate me and the shit that I do for people. You know, we're lucky that we're born in a kingdom of God, that we have these human bodies. We're born with, like, privilege out of this fucking world. That the devil himself can't even touch you. You know, the devil, the absolute evil, is like, doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, you know, and he's supposed to care about me, you know, doesn't care. Doesn't even care about himself. You know, people don't know what's out there. You know, God gave me a mechanism to honor myself and the people that I fucking care about. I choose to basically care about God just on the same level that, pretty much on the same level that I care about my fucking self. You know, but you can't choose how you feel about God, right? Is like, he's fucking God, so he does what he wants, and I want fucking money too, god damn it. And have you ever met a motherfucker named Mike that is just really hard up and having a hard time? Not really. You know, yeah, I've had hard times in my life, but most of us are fucking rich. Because my job is to combat evil. And if you can't respect that, then you could kiss my ass and you're not getting shit from me. And at the end of the day, bodybuilding is the same thing as spiritual warfare or anything else. It's really just there for show, you know. But if you want to really go there, you know, yeah, there's people born from different gods. There's people sent to this fucking earth just to be blasphemized by fucking people like me. Good, decent people like me. You had decent people that chose the wrong road. You got people that chose the wrong path in their fucking life that are now hellbound because they wanted to be a piece of fucking shit.
Ask about our special financing or a bonus cash discount. Plus ask how to get free delivery. So hurry into Wayside today. Wayside and Akron, keeping it local since 1937.
Ernest not keeping up.
So yeah, God told me in conversation, and God is the infinite intelligence, the infinite this that is fucking God. He is the best. He is the best, the closest thing to perfection that there is.
You don't have to wait for. This is Buick.
And
Exceptional by design.
he told me in conversation, he goes, yeah, I'm not shitty. God is not shitty, right? That's the difference between God and the devil. Is God is not shitty, baby. God is not shitty. God is like Austin fucking Powers. You know who Austin Powers is? Austin Powers is like the fucking guy, the commander of like the fucking federal agents and the archangels of the fucking universe. He's like, maybe he's not all good all the time, but he's still is fucking good. 98% of the time is fucking. Yeah, that's the thing that people don't understand is when you're involved with when you're involved in the spiritual, in the war in your mind, right? And that's another thing that not a lot of people understand. That there's a war, there's been wars on for your fucking mind. you know, there's been wars on for your fucking mind. So having a little bit of logic, a little bit of sense is like, you know, you look at some people, they got no fucking sense. You know, a lot of people got no fucking sense. You know, people born from different gods. I'm born from the Most High God, you know. And I'm more than just Michael. I'm more than just a fucking soldier. A lot of people think that Michael is just a fucking soldier. There's a lot of different interpretations of the name Michael. Maybe you should do your research before you think I'm some kind of fucking pig. Before you think I'm some kind of fucking pig or some kind of fucking war slave. I have a human body, and it looks pretty fucking good too. I'm muscular. I get money. I don't worry about shit. Ain't nobody fucking with me and stuff. Someone fucks with me, bad shit starts to happen to them. You know, I have morals, you know, but that only goes so far as when people start fucking with my kids, people start fucking with my balls. Basically, the protocol in dealing with a motherfucker named Mike is don't fucking disrespect me, don't fuck with my money, don't fuck with my people, and if you fuck with God, you'll wind up in front of me getting fucked over. But this God shit is not a fucking gang. Yo, this is not a gang, this is a fucking government. You have to imagine being God. If you fuck with God, bad shit happens to you. That's just the way it goes. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna listen to some good music and fucking mellow out and chill for a while, you know, and wait for fucking destiny to happen. This year, I completed 10 years of working on my business every day for 10 years. Now, I'm taking 2 years off. I'm about 6 months into taking 2 years off. And then work for the rest of my life every single fucking day. I'll be on my deathbed, on my fucking laptop, like plugging in numbers for my business. You know, that's the way it fucking goes. Is when you get the most shit, you gotta work the fucking hardest. And that's the last tip I'm gonna leave you with for the night. I'll talk to you guys another day.